Hello, I'm Steve. Welcome back to my channel. I made this. It's a small circular tray made from recovered oak worktop. It's an ideal project for a novice wood turner. And in this video, I show you how I made it. I have a piece of off-cut worktop here. It's oak block. It's 38mm in thickness, and this piece I've cut to be 235mm square. I've marked the maximum diameter on the outside, and I've also marked up for a mortise that will fit this chuck. This chuck, when it's perfect circle, is 150mm diameter externally and 125mm internally. I'm first of all going to make a mortise here, into which I shall put these jaws to expand out, that will enable me to mount it on the lathe, where I can then turn a tenon, 125mm in diameter, so that I can hollow out the top surface. I plan to do that by holding this against the sanding disc with a ring centre holding it firmly in place. I'll then cut the mortise as I've already described. It'll only be 2-3mm deep, with a little bit of an undercut on it so that the jaws can just nip inside it. I'll probably remove the corners of the piece of wood on the bandsaw, although my blade is a little bit on the dull side, so that will take me a little while. I'll do that off camera, and when I've done that and I'm set up on the lathe, I'll come back and proceed with the next stage. Just going to tidy that up a wee bit. It's not as tidy as I would like. That's that. I've got a nice mortise on there now. I shall flick that round and get on with the business of turning. So it's on the chuck, it's all flicked round. This will be the underside. That says front, but that's to do with the worktop, and it showed which edge was meant to be the front of the worktop, and this would have been the underside. It's going to be the underside of the tray. So I'm going to make a tenon on the back here to fit the chuck that I've got on here in the jaws, and I'm going to bring it around. I'll bring it around first, then put the tenon on. I'm going to bring the tailstock up for some additional support. All set up, ready to bring this around. I'm going to use a square and scraper. I can turn at about 580 revolutions per minute. If I go slower, it starts to vibrate a lot, and if I bring the speed up a bit, it starts to vibrate a lot. And that's to do with the fact that I didn't really cut these corners of the block off evenly. So hopefully once I've brought it around, I'll be able to turn much faster than 580 revolutions per minute. Anyway, we'll see how we get on and take it from there. not quite round, it's almost there. I just want to tidy up the surface. Dividers are set at 125 millimeters. So that's marked out for a tenon. I'm now going to take off some of this material here and make a tenon that's probably 2.5, 3 millimeters deep. And then that'll be the underside more or less done. Anyway, off we go. About 1,000 revolutions per minute. Much better with a new burr on there. Not particularly welcome. I thought I could feel something. Not much I can do about it. That crack in the block goes in quite a long way. It goes in a good 11 or 12 millimeters. It won't make too much difference to the finished article. I'll just have to work out how best to integrate that. Well, as it's sanded, I'm not going to finish it with any oils or whatever at the moment because I haven't decided exactly how I want to finish it. So I shall leave that until I've finished turning the whole piece. I'm going to flick it around now and put it back into the chuck and hollow out. That's it, flicked round, held on its tenon. Now to work on this surface. I'm just bringing the rim to a finished level. All of this is going to be hacked out, so I don't need to worry too much about having that finished. This is quite dry, this piece of worktop. I think I'm going to have the extractor on, which will make an awful din. But hey ho. I didn't set off with any predetermined plan of how thick I wanted this, how wide I wanted the rim, or anything like that. I know I need a reasonable amount of weight in it so that it feels nice when you pick it up. But then again, I don't want it to be so thick and heavy that it is unwieldy. I'm sure that this rim is as thick as I want to go, and I'm not sure I really want to go much thinner. So I'm just going to give that some consideration before I proceed. But I think I'm almost there, and then I can think about how I finish it off, how I round these edges over, etc. I'm going to have some thinking time and a cup of tea. So I've decided on the thickness of my rim, probably 5 or 6 millimeters. I'm not being accurate about this, just by feel. I've reground my scraper and put an edge on the side here, just so that it tidies up down here a bit better. There's a bit of a hump in the middle, which I need to remove. That was there or thereabouts. I'm just going to round over this edge here before I cut my hand again. I'll tidy that up with a bit of sanding a little later. Well, that's the turning done. Now the bit everybody's been waiting for, the sanding. So we're now going to have 15 minutes of me sanding and you getting bored. But I won't show you that bit. So there it is, it's sanded up to 240 grits, which is more than enough for the purpose this is intended. Now I've just got to seal it. I'm just going to put oiled linseed oil and beeswax on it after I've given it a thorough dust out. And that should be it done. So, Pars, oiled linseed oil and beeswax. I normally like to use it when it's a bit warmer than this. Perhaps I should have brought this stuff in from the house rather than the stuff that's been in the workshop, where it's been quite cold. So this is a nice good soaking of oils, and it will soak in quite considerably, so I shall be leaving it and having another cup of tea. So that can sit there for 20 minutes while I have a bit of a rest, and then I shall wipe off the excess and see what I need to do next. Well, that's the finished article. It's finished 230mm in diameter, about 36-37mm high from the base, and the tray indentation here is 15mm. The internal dimensions are 215mm. So that will sit on the oak table in the kitchen with the salt and pepper pots on it. A nice simple project, especially if you're new to wood turning. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, a thumbs up would be great, share would be better, and if you subscribe, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. Bye for now.